President Trump today is asked about his claims that President Obama wiretapped him before the election, with German Chancellor Angela Merkel right next to him. How the president answers. The major development involving the Secret Service and the White House. The intruder inside the gate for 15 minutes. Also tonight, the Secret Service laptop stolen in New York. The urgent search now on the computer floor plans, evacuation routes for Trump Tower. The raging inferno spreading to several buildings, the new apartment building up in flames. Evacuations nearby and eyewitnesses capturing it all.
Oh, my God!
The mother and medic killed in the line of duty, carjacked and then run over by the suspect who escaped in her ambulance. And the ABC News exclusive. After those headlines about Charles Manson's health, tonight here, the never-before-seen moments from Diane Sawyer's interview with Manson.
This is ABC World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here on a very busy Friday night. And it was quite a moment today at the White House. President Trump and German Chancellor Angela Merkel, her first visit to the Trump White House. And it comes after a campaign during which Donald Trump said she was, quote, ruining Germany. The two leaders before the cameras asked about their differences, and the president was asked by international reporters about his bombshell claim that President Obama wiretapped him. The president then indicating to the reporter it was from something he saw on Fox News. But a short time later, an anchor on Fox saying Fox News knows of no evidence of any kind that the president was wiretapped in any way, full stop. We begin tonight with ABC's chief White House correspondent Jonathan Karl.
President welcomed the German Chancellor to the Oval Office, but he did without the usual handshake.
Okay.
The awkwardness isn't all that surprising. As a candidate, Trump attacked Angela Merkel over and over again, slamming her policy on welcoming Syrian refugees to Germany.
The German people are going to end up overthrowing this woman. I don't know what the hell she's thinking.
And when Merkel was named Time Magazine's Person of the Year in 2015, Trump tweeted, "I told you Time Magazine would never pick me as Person of the Year, despite being the big favorite. They picked the person who is ruining Germany." Today, a step towards better relations.
Chancellor Merkel, it is a great honor to welcome you to the People's House, the White House.
It's much better to talk to one another, she said, and not about one another. When it came time for questions, the toughest came from two German reporters who asked about the president's no evidence claim that President Obama tapped his phones. Trump dodged the first,
Mr. President,
and then alluded to the revelations a few years ago from WikiLeaks that U.S. intelligence had in fact monitored Merkel's cell phone.
As far as wiretapping, I guess, by this past administration, at least we have something in common, perhaps.
The German reporter brought up what Press Secretary Sean Spicer said yesterday when he quoted a conservative commentator who on Fox News alleged that British intelligence spied on Trump for President Obama.
He didn't use the NSA, he didn't use the CIA.
He didn't use the FBI, and he didn't use the Department of Justice. He used GCHQ. What the heck is GCHQ?
What is that? It's the initials for the British Intelligence Spying Agency.
Spicer's use of that statement outraged the British, who called the allegation utterly ridiculous. But Trump didn't back down.
All we did was quote a certain very talented legal mind who was the one responsible for saying that on television. I didn't make an opinion on it. That was a statement made by a very talented lawyer on Fox. And so you shouldn't be talking to me, you should be talking to Fox.
A short while later, this from Fox News anchor Shepard Smith.
Fox News knows of no evidence of any kind that the now President of the United States was surveilled at any time in any way, full stop.
All right, so let's get to Jonathan Karl live at the White House tonight. And John, back to that moment, Sean Spicer 24 hours ago, referring to those suggestions that British intelligence spied for President Obama. The Brits were not happy with that today. So was it an apology from this White House or not?
Well, David, we know that 2 White House officials, including Sean Spicer, reached out to the British ambassador and assured him that Sean was simply reading press accounts. He wasn't endorsing the account, saying that this was done by British intelligence. Now, the British say they were assured that Spicer wouldn't do that again, that the White House wouldn't do it again. But Sean Spicer said today that the White House has no regrets.
No regrets. John Carl leading us off tonight. John, thank you. Next tonight, to a major development involving the Secret Service and the White House. We have now learned that the White House intruder we reported on here was actually on the grounds for at least 15 minutes, reportedly long after alarms were set off. And here in New York City tonight, a Secret Service laptop with information on Trump Tower on it has been stolen. Here's ABC senior justice correspondent Pierre Thomas.
Tonight, sources telling ABC News the fence jumper was on the White House grounds for more than a stunning 15 minutes before the Secret Service even knew he was there.
It was a total, complete failure from top to bottom.
A letter today from congressional investigators offers a damning list, suggesting the fence jumper may have triggered alarms the Secret Service ignored, that he not only moved around the White House grounds undetected, but may have also attempted entry into the building before being caught with 2 cans of mace.
This one really scares me. This is perhaps the worst one I've seen, given the amount of time that he spent on the White House grounds undetected.
The suspect, Jonathan Tran, jumped a fence at the Treasury Department adjacent to the White House approximately 11:15 last Friday, proceeded along the fence line and crossed East Executive Avenue. He then vaulted another fence around the White House, moved right up to the mansion, even hiding behind a pillar, before being arrested at the South Portico.
He got to the White House literally jiggling the door.
Chavis is concerned the Secret Service was less than forthcoming. The president at the time praising the service's actions.
Secret Service did a fantastic job. It was a troubled person. It was very sad.
And tonight, more embarrassing news. Word that a laptop was stolen from a Secret Service agent in Brooklyn with information about the Trump Tower floor layout, evacuation plans, and other sensitive documents, though none of it classified.
And Pierre Thomas with us live from Washington as well tonight. And Pierre, the authorities believe that the laptop thief likely didn't know what they were making off with other than the computer itself.
David, they think it was a common crook who had no idea what he stole, but with all the news coverage, he may figure it out. At any rate, it's been a rough day at the Secret Service. David?
That suspect likely knows now. Pierre Thomas with us as well. Thank you, Pierre. We turn now to the proposed replacement for Obamacare. More than 20 million Americans wanting to know if they will keep the care they have. And tonight, the president declaring several Republicans who were on the fence he helped convince today. But ABC's Mary Bruce in the hallways of Capitol Hill all day asking several Republicans herself. So a reality check tonight. Where does this stand? ABC's Mary Bruce on Capitol Hill.
Tonight, the businessman president is trying to close the deal.
It's coming together beautifully.
Huddling in the Oval Office today, the president said he's won over these Republicans.
I also want everyone to know that all of these no's or potential no's are all yeses.
But many of those members were already on board. Support tonight is growing, enough so that the House plans to vote on Thursday. But there are still a lot of no's that need convincing.
If they change the bill, I can be a yes by Thursday, but they would have to change it substantially.
What will it take for you to get to yes?
They have to start over.
They have to start over completely?
Yes.
They say they're going to vote on this on Thursday.
They're bluffing.
22 no votes would kill the bill in the House, and by our count tonight, at least 22 have not committed to supporting it.
I'm still an undecided.
Hoping to convince skeptical Republicans, the House and GOP leaders are promising changes, such as tweaks to funding for Medicaid and tax credits to buy insurance. The stakes are huge. Many Americans fear they could lose their coverage.
I could tell you 3 members of my family, including me, that would be dead if it was not for ACA.
And they're not holding back.
Shame on you!
For Republicans and the president, the political stakes are also huge.
I want everyone to know I'm 100% behind this.
Mary Bruce with us live from the Hill tonight. Mary, even if the bill does get through the House next week, which you'll be following, it still faces an uphill battle once it gets to the Senate.
David, in the Senate, Republicans can afford to lose just 2 votes if they want this bill to survive, which means tonight, in its current form, this bill is already dead on arrival. David.
Mary Bruce with us on a Friday night. Thank you, Mary. Next tonight, the Secretary of State making global headlines tonight about what he said on North Korea. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, border between the two Koreas, saying the time for negotiation is over, signaling that the U.S. would consider a preemptive attack if North Korean missiles threaten America or its allies.
Let me be very clear. The policy of strategic patience has ended. We're exploring a new range of diplomatic, security, and economic measures. All options are on the table.
Tomorrow, Secretary Tillerson will meet with the leaders of China. Back here at home now, into a monster fire forcing hundreds from their homes, the worst fire in Raleigh, North Carolina in nearly a century. The flames tearing through a brand new apartment building nearing completion, spreading to several buildings. ABC's Gloria Riviera from Raleigh.
The massive inferno engulfing an apartment building under construction in downtown Raleigh.
We have all wood construction complex. There's no fire protection in place.
A 5-alarm monster.
We're not going to be able to control this fire.
Neighbors pouring out into the streets.
Everyone is grabbing their things and their animals and getting out of there.
Several other buildings damaged. Columns melted, windows shattered.
The asphalt steaming from the heat.
Even a giant construction crane tumbling.
Oh!
Luckily, just one firefighter injured by falling glass. The fire chief telling us the building did not yet have a sprinkler system in place.
The fire had the air, it had the fuel, and it had a head start on us.
The blaze brought under control in 3 hours, but tonight hundreds of residents in the neighborhood are out of their homes. Tonight, the cause is still under investigation, though the building was up to code inspected just Monday. David?
Gloria, thank you. As much of this country continues to dig out the frigid temperatures keeping all of that snow in place from that deadly nor'easter, tonight a new storm is brewing. It's set to hit this weekend, so let's get right to Chief Meteorologist Ginger Z tracking this for us live tonight. Hey, Ginger.
Hey there, David. This is the area that was hit so hard, and now look at that map, a winter weather advisory in place. So Harrisburg, northwest New Jersey, you've got that advisory, and that's because in the next 12 to 18 hours you're going to see it. Let's time out this storm for us. As that warm front bubbles through Pennsylvania, it's really overnight through about noon tomorrow. Starts in northwest New Jersey and New York City afternoon, and it's really the overnight hours then that it heads into the Atlantic and starts to churn up. So areas that did not get hit as hard, eastern Long Island, coastal Connecticut, up through almost the Cape, that's where some of the heavier snow totals will fall, David, just as we almost officially start spring on Monday.
Almost being the key word there. Ginger, thank you. And here in New York City tonight, a fire department medic has been killed on the way to a call. Now she's been honored by her colleagues. Yadira Arroyo, a 14-year veteran of the force and a single mother of 5. Last night, Arroyo and her partner learned a man was hanging off the back of their ambulance. When she got out, he jumped in, carjacking the ambulance and running her over. Today, members of the FDN St. Patrick's Day Parade saluting their colleague and celebrating her life. Just an awful story. There is still much more ahead on World News Tonight this Friday. The alleged gunman attacking people in their car in a parking lot. The victims, though, as you'll see, fight back. The suspect seen in the car, then making a run for it. The driver behind the wheel running him down. The gunman then accidentally shoots himself. Also tonight, the urgent manhunt this evening for 3 escaped inmates. Authorities revealing how they broke out and where they're searching. And the ABC News exclusive, after those headlines earlier this year about Charles Manson's health, tonight here, the never-before-seen moments from Diane Sawyer's interview with Manson. We'll be right back.
If you have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, isn't it time to let the real you shine through? Introducing Wjla, a Premolast. Wjla is not an injection or a cream. It's a pill that treats plaque psoriasis differently. Some people who took information has no requirement for routine lab monitoring. Don't take Wjla if you are allergic to any of its ingredients. Wjla may increase the risk of depression. Tell your doctor if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts, or if these feelings develop. Some people taking Wjla reported weight loss. Your doctor should monitor your weight and may stop treatment. Side effects may include diarrhea, nausea, upper respiratory tract infection, and headache. Tell your doctor about all the medicines you take and if you're pregnant or planning to be. Ask your dermatologist about Wjla today. Wjla. Show more of you.
When you have allergies, it can seem like triggers pop up everywhere. Luckily, there's powerful 24-hour non-drowsy Claritin. It provides relief of symptoms that can be triggered by over 200 different allergens. Live Claritin Clear.
Your path to retirement may not always be clear, but at T. Rowe Price, we can help guide your retirement savings. So wherever your retirement journey
Shoulders don't just carry pads, they carry affairs, passions, hopes, and dreams, and maybe a chance at greatness. Because shoulders were made for greatness, not dandruff.
Americans, 83% try to eat healthy, yet up to 90% fall short in getting key nutrients from food alone. Let's do more. Add One-A-Day 50 Plus, a complete multivitamin with 100% daily value of more than 15 key nutrients. One-A-Day 50 Plus.
Next tonight here, the ABC News exclusive, the Charles Manson documentary, one of the most notorious cult killers of